Hey there, it is Chanel here from the Heart and Soul with your weekly Oracle card reading for March 21st through the 27th, 2022. A little spiritual guidance to help you through your week. I was drawn to the Sacred Forest Oracle card deck again. It just feels like this deck is kind of magical these days. I don't know. I feel like I've used this one a lot over the last handful of months. But it is a beautiful deck. So let's draw 3 cards for the energy of this coming week, see what's happening, how we can maneuver through those energies to make our week a little more easy and comfortable. Although sometimes, even though we know it's not at all, it just helps us to be prepared for it. So let's see what our cards have to say today. Card number 1 is Spirit Guardian of Spring. First day of spring was yesterday, so I am not surprised that we are pulling a card out spring. And the word is activation. I think this is really an interesting card, because it's spring. It is this season of blooming and growth, but also the word activation. And it very much feels like we're in this new energy or portal of energy that has been activated. One that pushes us to take action, not to just sit back and feel things, but to actually take action on the things that we really want in our lives. And this doesn't necessarily mean big action. Action can be as simple as making a decision, creating a plan. It doesn't actually have to mean the execution of that. With this activation of energy, there is also this really deep sense of community that is coming through as well, really needing our support system, and not even necessarily for support as much as they're just saying like, being together, friendship, acknowledging each other, sharing love with each other. It doesn't have to be about, oh my God, I'm in crisis and I need your support. It's simply about, I am here and I enjoy being with you and spending time with you and supporting your journey. It's not this thing of negativity or chaos. It's this thing of beauty, of community, of friendship, of love. It seems to be really predominant in this next little energy that we have as well. We are supposed to be working together right now. So, bounce ideas off of people, share what you're planning and allow people to support you and cheer you on. That feels really important. Card number 2 is Thicket of Thorns, Uncertainty. And I love that this card has our beautiful butterflies on there. Pink representing love. This is really, I feel like there's so many of us right now that are sitting in this place of uncertainty. This, what if, how am I going to do this? How is this next step going to happen? It just feels like there's a lot of unknowns, but this desire, this deep desire for shift and change, for letting go of things that have been holding us back, for learning those lessons to be able to move forward, to make the shifts that we need to make to be able to step forward. But as I keep hearing that whispering and it keeps happening over and over and again, that divine timing has to line up. So they're saying again, be patient. There's a lot of things that are going to line up over this next 6 months. I know that seems like a long time, but they're saying over the next 6 months. It doesn't say that it's going to take 6 months, but a lot of things are going to unfold because it feels like a lot of little things unfolding, that it's like a lotus flower blooming, that there's a lot that has to happen to come together to create this more solidified thing, this beautiful lotus flower, this beautiful new way of being. Card number 3 is Starry Night, which is acceptance. This one feels a little heavy, I'm not going to lie. Sometimes it can be really difficult to accept when something is done, when something is over. It can be hard to just be like, okay, I know that this is a circle or a cycle of completion. My lesson has been learned and I let it go with love. That's not always easy. It's not always easy to accept the things that we need to let go of in our life. And there's grief in that. Grief isn't just for when somebody dies. It's about loss in general. And sometimes it's the loss of who we were, acknowledging the growth that we've had, who we've become. Sometimes it's the loss of a relationship or a part of your life that just feels different. There is this urge to walk this different path, to be empowered, to feel loved, to be loved within, to love ourselves so deeply and authentically and unapologetically for who we are. That is so big right now. And surrounding ourselves with those people that feel that way about us, surrounding ourselves with those people that feel like sunshine in our lives, it's so important right now. It is those people that will help you to move past the things that you need to let go of. And for those that don't want to let go, they're just warning that it's going to get harder and harder and harder. If you are not willing to make the changes to release yourself from some of these negative cycles in your life, these negative negative patterns that need healing, it's going to get painful. It's going to get really painful because we are at a time now where that's just not acceptable. The universe is saying everybody has to evolve. It's just the facts of life. And if you're not going to evolve, the lessons are going to get heavier and harder each and every time. So it's important to acknowledge where you are. It is important to acknowledge the steps that you need to take and understand that the fear that you are feeling to take those steps is way worse than what it's actually going to be to do what you need to do. You are building something up inside that is way bigger than what it actually is. And the outcome of that is so much lighter and so much more freeing in the long run of things. Yes, the pain is temporary, but it is necessary to really understand. We feel those emotions so that we can also feel the opposite end of that spectrum and move forward. This week is not going to be one that is going to be easy. It is going to feel busy and a bit chaotic as we maneuver through the energies, maneuver through decisions, maneuver through life lessons. Yes, this week is filled with it. It is important to stay present and feel the feels, learn the lessons, and make the steps forward that you need to take. I am here. I love you and I support you. I will share as much guidance as I can as we get through this week together. I'm so grateful for you being here and being a part of this reading. To share the energy, please tag someone that needs to hear this today. Somebody that you love that needs a little guidance in their life too. It means the world to me when you do that. Also, if you have any questions or comments, drop them below. I'm always happy to answer. Thank you so much for being on my spiritual journey and allowing me to be your spiritual tour guide from my heart and soul to yours. Have an amazing week.